How are we? Welcome out to the bush once again. I'm doing a 10k loop on the Nattai wilderness, in the Nattai wilderness. I'm probably about 4k's into it and I've already run into my first problems. The clip that holds my DSLR onto the tripod is starting to fail. I can see like cracks around the screw, and that means if I'm carrying it, the camera can just pull straight off and I could lose it anywhere, on any rock. So I've had to rearrange my bag. I've got it all inside there somehow. I've got no idea. Currently carrying 20.3 kilos. So it's a heavy pack, very heavy pack today. Just started the Starlight Trail. The Starlight Trail is an incredible 50k hike from Bargo all the way through Nattai Wilderness out to Katoomba, believe it or not. Big hike. Yeah, need a few days to do that one, but tonight I'm just walking down to the first couple of camps. There was a few cars back at the car park, so maybe they are camping, maybe they're just up at the lookout, I don't know. They could be bike riders. Fingers crossed they're not down at the camps. So I'm going to just walk on down here, try and get to the waterfall, maybe have some lunch there and consider what I'm doing. Welcome. Oh, what just weed on me? Ew. Okie dokie. This weekend was supposed to be Pierce's Pass, but I figured with the amount of rain we've had walking down to the Cox's River, it could be in like full flood. Like, it hasn't stopped raining for ever. I don't even think this is supposed to be a wet summer, but it is. So my thinking today was, I've done this trail before and I got to leave maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which put me right at the end of the lookout on this trail, but didn't get me any further because I literally had to set up camp in the dark, and it was a good night, but I want to go further. So I've decided close to home, early in the day, it's good walking weather, it's not too hot. Tomorrow's going to be a blinder, so I want to get out of here before it hits the 30s and 35 degrees. That's my plan. Do a little cook up tonight. Finally, I wasn't going to do steak, but seeing as I came so close and I know the area, I've grabbed a steak to do on the grill from IGA in at Picton. Oh, look at the butterflies everywhere. I think I'm disturbing them. And yeah, okay. So that's why I haven't gone to Blue Mountains today. I just figured this was a better option for this pack, at least. Anyway, so many butterflies. Can you see them? So every step I take, all these butterflies keep coming out of underneath the crevices of these overhangs. So what I'm going to try and do, there's no more overhangs down here, so I'm going to just push the camera around here and hopefully there's more and we'll see what they're doing. All right. Did you see that? Wow. So we're down here. This is pretty much the creek we follow all the way down the trail, and the creek literally stops at a cliff. It's dark. I nearly set up camp a few times, but I pressed on. Now I just got to find somewhere to set up. Cool. All right, have a quick look around. We navigate around and down, and the camps are right down the bottom there. Not sure how far it is from this point, but it's a really nice walk. Last time I came, I lost the trail and I jumped in the creek, and it's just boulder hopping all the way down. All right, I've been rock hopping for quite a while now. It says that I'm nearly there. Obviously at some point it became easier to take the creek rather than the track, and the track's now gone. But this will have to do. I won't be doing that this time. I just want to get to the end and enjoy the walk a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear those. It's actually the shooting range. It's just over yonder. I didn't hear that last time, but because I'm here so early this time. It's definitely unnerving, but cool at the same time. I've got to watch what I'm doing. Oh, here's that incredible rock. Just perched up there. How good is that? Some trees, like that's my knee. Some trees are harder to get over. I think I remember this one from last time, so it's nothing new. Getting under. God damn it. And that's when you feel your backpack. Shit. Look, I really can't complain about the weight of the pack. Like, I've got a lot of fluid in there. I've got a 1.25 Coke, 2 600ml bottles. I think I got a can of beer in there, and I saw 3 600ml bottles, sorry, of water. So as I drink that, my pack's going to get lighter as I go down. I won't be refilling them because that's enough to get me down and back. I don't really consume a lot of water. I'm pretty good like that. Like I do need water, obviously, everyone does. But yeah, you got to stay hydrated, and that's plenty of water for me. Plenty, and that's with cooking and all, so I should be right. I've got to stop talking and walking. It's getting pretty rocky. The water's getting louder. Must be getting closer. I need to take those poles off my back. Oh, where's this track going? Oh no. Oh, stupid poles. That's it, I'm gonna have to take them off. Oh. Alright. The problem I got is these poles are starting to stick out, and I don't want to take my bag off. So I'm gonna try this, see if it works. How much are they sticking out that side? That's about the same. At least I'll be able to get through the bush better. Alright. It seems to be high on this side. Obviously low on that side because it's all going downhill. Let's have a look at this river, huh? This little creek. So you can see why I obviously jumped down here and walked along the river. It's a lot less dense than it is up there. Doesn't that water look good? Let's see if I can get my arms wet without falling in with this backpack on. Oh, come on. Get some of those seeds off me. That's better. All right. Back into the wild wilderness. You really are lucky the track is so well worn in, because that is just... It wasn't this bad last time I was here. This is what happens when fires come through. Oh, got me. Oh yeah. Surely there'd be crayfish in there or something, huh? Can't see any from here. Alright, so I just found this big boulder next to the track, and I've just pulled up to do a quick body check. Ant just bit me right on the hand. And while I was inspecting that, making sure it was the ant, looked down at my feet, 2 big juicy leeches on my foot. So I was like, I had to take a few more steps forward because I looked around me, it was just like one of those nests. Great fun. So I suggest when you do get these openings on the side of the trails, when you're walking through thick, moist areas like that, just pull up and check your ankles, check your arms, armpits, see if you got any ticks and leeches. They're buggers. Anyway, that's the trail. It goes back into there and continues off there somewhere. There is nothing like stepping on a snake to get the heart pumping. It's just gone in there somewhere. Stopped moving. I mean, I walk pretty heavy for the sake of snakes. It gives them a chance to get out of my way if I don't see them, which is what's just happened there, but it still freaks you out. Yeah, I think I might invest in some gaiters or something for this type of walking. It's an investment you can't go wrong with, eh? Okay. Now that the sun's come out too, so they will be on the trail because it's the most open part. So just don't be light-footed, and you should be snake aware. Oh god, that was close. Oh, seeds in the ears. Ooh, imagine this tomorrow. Oh, what a stinker. I'm definitely going back the other way. I think it's more open trail, but I don't know, I haven't been down there. I haven't seen too many photos on the back half of this loop, so let's press on without the snakes. We have had a tree come over on it. Let's continue. Alright, I've just pulled up here. I think this landslip would mark where the end of the creek goes and there's a big waterfall. That's where I slept right down there last time, so I'm just going to go for a quick wander just to the end of these rocks, just to see if I can still get down there. I'm going to leave my pack here and just wander down there. If it's too much of a drop or I've gone too far past, I'll just come back up. Okay, well I've come down the wrong side of the ravine. I can see where it was. I was camped from here, but it's just too dense, too far to get over there. And to tell you the truth, it's probably not even worth the scratched up legs to do it. So I'm going to go back up the trail, go down to the campgrounds and see if we can't walk back up to the bottom of it. Now I've got to climb back up that. Ooh. That's a long way up. Oh. Alrighty. Click. Clack. Let us begin again. Alright, so this part of the trail I haven't done. This is where I thought I was coming the first time, but ended up at that incredible view down there. You can see all the way up the valley and it's really incredible. And I stayed there until I needed to get up the hill a little bit and set up camp before I couldn't see a thing, which I still ended up doing in the dark anyway. Okay. Wow. Just wow. The problem I had from my last camp was I was so thick in the bush and it was so dark. All I could see was the top of that there mountain. And when I woke up in the morning, the clouds were rolling through, and it's just the things you get to see when you come out in the bush. Makes my heart sing. Come on. Don't think you're going to be able to see him, but he's there. He's about 1.5 meters monitor going up. Can't really see either. The country literally just changed, hey? I just came from that, over that mound. Now I'm in this open, dry, harsh, spiky. Holy moly. Wonder if we're going down to the river. That is incredible. You'd think it would make you feel small with such vast open space, but it makes me feel big. I'm literally standing on top of the world, looking down. Oh. This is a reminder, it's a long way down. We've got a bit of a rock scramble around here. I'm thinking I should get rid of these, hold on to the trees, and go down backwards probably. Let's see how that goes. Don't want them in the way. All right, a couple of steps here. Yeah. All right, and down. You see that? Keep going. All right, gotta make sure every foot is not loose, and loose is painful. It was pretty easy. All right, put these back out. Not on my wrist though. That's better. Now up. All right. Everyone's home. We are definitely well in now. I've done a couple of switchbacks and the mountains are getting damn high. So we're getting close to the bottom. That is a long decline. Oh, I could feel myself fatiguing. My feet are starting to legs are shaking and stuff like that. So that means I'm dehydrated in a bad way. I'm going to welcome the new walking level that I'm on. And I was going to stop halfway and have a drink, but I was so close to the bottom, so I just pushed on. Now I'll rehydrate and we should pop out of camp pretty shortly. I do not look forward to walking up that tomorrow. I think that's a get up nice and early and try and get up there while the morning chill is still in the air. So I'm not looking forward to doing that in the middle of the day like I am now. Look how clear the water is down here. Oh yeah. I will not be walking back uphill to the waterfall. No siree bob will I. Alright, which way do I go? Because this seems to be... I think I may have come off the path. Need to check the maps. But I'm resting up here. Unreal. Oh. Whew. Look at this place. So I've just checked the maps. I've come down from that way. I've got to get through all this floodwater, and there should be a track just over the back there somewhere that I can pick back up. And I think it's maybe only 50 meters, 100 meters back to the first camp. Oh, that water is so nice. There's tadpoles in there too. How cool is that? There was somewhere to set up the tent. I'd just stop here, but this isn't the goal. Oh. Alright, get this damn pack back on and somehow I've got to get through this tree. Look. So the track should be about there somewhere. I don't really want to walk in the water yet. Suppose I could... Oh, I don't know. Alright, so once you cross the creek, you'll see some stones and stuff stacked down there. I'm not sure what they're for, but come into the bush, you'll see the track and you'll see this log to cross over. That'll probably always be there, so just look for that. One of the nice little camp spots. River on that side near Emmetts Flat. I think the map says Emmetts Flat's a little bit further that way. I'm gonna waddle over there and have a look. Here we go. This looks better. Yes. There's another track over here. Let's see what leads to. There must be a few camps around here. What a hike. Yeah, it's just a few more bush camps, I think. Cool. Alright. That could actually be the rest of Starlight Trail, I'm not sure. I'll have to check the maps again. Oh yeah, boy! Wow! 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 Let's get down there. Oh my god! I don't know whether I should. It's pretty muddy down here. I'm going to stay up there. But would you imagine camping on here? Incredible. Someone's tried to make a fire. That's a bit drier up here. This is amazing. God. Wait for it. Should have brought a fishing rod. What's another kilo, huh? What's another kilo? Oh, that water is so good. Yes. I'm gonna need these few hours to recharge. I seriously don't know what the walk out of here is going to be like. I don't know whether to go back up that or follow the trail around the neck, whatever it's called. I just don't know what it's like over there, so it's really hard to decide what to do. knowing how far in the valley I've come. Alright, pause the video. What would you do? Would you keep going around and complete the trail? Or would you go back the way you came? Let me know. And boom. Just like that, you're lost in the bush. Can you see where I came down from? No? Did you look back when we came down here? Neither did I. But I do know the track goes up through there. Imagine we had stayed down here, played for a while, then gone back to get my bag, set up camp and not known where we dropped the bag. What if it was getting closer to dark? What would you do? So easy. Alright, I'm thinking of picking up camp and checking out the next one. I think it's called MacArthur's Flat. I'd hate to stop here, set up camp, go for a wander, stumble into MacArthur's camp and see that it's like shorter grass, better sky views, all that kind of stuff. So, it is like literally walk 5 minutes that way. I'm gonna go back up, get my bag, follow the rocks to MacArthur's Flat and set up there. Alright. It puts us closer to the track as well when we're leaving for the final loop, so I think that makes sense. Look at this bud. This spot here, it's taken me 3 hours to get to. It's only 6.8 k's. That's it. I do 10 k's on the treadmill at the gym. 100 kilos I'm carrying around rather than 80. It all plays a part in it. Alright, let me get my bearings. MacArthur's Flat. Where are we? Am I facing the right way? Yeah, straight ahead. I've got to cross the river. Should be fun. Thank you. Can you see the next lot? One, two, should be that way somewhere. Can this river get any more beautiful? Anyway, I got to get back up this river. This is way off course, but I definitely had to go check that out. Bloody March fly, little bugger. All right, back up river. Let's get back on course. We'll go out to MacArthur's Flat. You know, I reckon you could probably do this in the whole day. How the hell am I going to get across this water? Okay, let's just try and do it without getting too wet. Turns out I have to cross this river anyway. I was going to do the rock steps, but it's rocky, sandy bottom. Oh. Definitely not worth coming here to MacArthur's. You can't see how uneven the ground is, but I've rolled my ankle twice down here. Lucky not to hurt myself yet. But it's not as good as the other places actually. It's just an open field. Not worth the crossing to get here. Says there's a few here actually. I think I'm wasting time. It's all going to be the same. All Trails wants me to get back on the trail, so I think I'll do that. Looks like I have to try and figure out how this trail loops up around the river. Far out. Okay, see yous. The next one. Well, I'm back at Emmetts Flat. I just spent a whole K in there trying to find the track that leads around the other way to the neck, and I just can't find it anywhere. So MacArthur's Flat wasn't very nice at all. Nowhere to camp. There's like holes in the ground. I kept on falling over. So you know when you're fatigued and you know you have to stop. So I'm calling it. I'm staying here for the night. I'm going to set up camp. I'm going to rehydrate, have something to eat, enjoy the view, the sounds, and really settle in. Heading back that way tomorrow, back up that stupid, ridiculously long hill. But I should be pretty refreshed for it, so. Alright, let's go and unpack my bag. Weirdest feeling, hey, I got camp set up. But I should say, before I came down here, there was so many nerves about being down here by myself. Just being out by myself in the wilderness. And I've gotten down here, I set up camp, and the nerves have come back. I don't know what it is. I literally was just about to pack up, like I got rid of the tarp, I put him away, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just gonna have something to eat, sit down, relax, wait till it's too late for me to go home, and then I'm gonna stay. That's how I'm gonna play it. Because I can still go home. Like, it's a 3-hour walk in, give and take the hill, let's call it a 4.5 hour walk out. I could still do it. It's only 2 o'clock. But I'm not going to. I'm going to stay. I have to do this. I used to love doing this. Now I might get some tunes going. Oh, I think the problem is when I come down here, that one beer I brought, it popped in my bag. Beer everywhere. There's about that much left in the can. I'm devastated. Oh, the steak's burning. It's just the fat. Alright, quick tip time. So last night before I came down here, like I said, I had 1.25 litres of water plus 3 600ml bottles. The 1.25 I completely froze last night, which means I've got ice for my gin and lime tonight. And I'm gonna have one right now. Here we go. That's my gin and soda. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in this cup, add some lime, which is in my pantry in there, and then I'm going to go down the river and sit and watch. Let the fire go out again. Wow, how's this for a shot? Yeah. Like this one? Yeah? These ones? Yeah! Alright. Waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could've swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. In the bush. Oh my. That's next level. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia. Just remember, alcohol does dehydrate you, so. Alright. What I'm really struggling with down here is not being able to contact my family. Like, I don't spend any time away from them ever. So being away from them and not being able to call them, it's tough. Alright, I'm in the wind now, but I wish this whole track was as easy to walk without the backpack as it is without the backpack. Like, it's quite dreamy walking this way. I only got one battery on this, so this could be it. I might go for a swim, maybe. I stink, I know that much. I guess I'll sit up at camp and enjoy some tunes and the fire and my solidarity. Eh? Just had a guy walk through camp. He's come from God knows where just for a day walk. Nothing but a map and a compass. He said he's come from the castle way, from some other place. I just couldn't understand where he was saying, so I don't know the area. But he was telling me how hard a slog it was, and I was walking on the trail and I'm like, yeah, this is hard. This guy's like literally walked through the bush, proper. Crazy. One day, when I get my fitness up, that'll be us. Wow. This is what I mean about walking around and exploring your place before you set up camp. Look at this view. Right? Listen to that water. Now if I'd have just moved a couple of these sticks out of the way, this is a nice little spot just to wake up to that in the morning. Huh? Oh. Next time. Ah! Bloody spiderwebs! Spilled my drink! Ah! Spiderwebs and snakes! What am I doing in nature? Nature! Well, I'm the flannel on now, so that means I'm still out here. That's right, I haven't gone home. I stayed for the sunset. The clouds have come over and kind of ruined that a little bit, but that's alright, because I'm buggered. So I'm gonna probably end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed our little hike down into Starlight Pass and camp, the area. I went for a swim earlier
butt naked, not a single soul around. Best feeling of my life. Unreal. Couldn't have done that if I went with a group. I wouldn't have done that if I went with a group. So I've got to nurse my sunburn and have a good night's sleep. I've had a pretty big lunch. I had the steaks, the mushrooms and the beans. So look, if I get hungry later, I've got apple and banana, and I got some muesli in there, but I'm saving that for breakfast. So nearly everything's ready to be packed up. All I got to do is get up in the morning, pack up the tent and hike out of here. Really, that's it. So I'm going to try and leave super early. I'm not going to record any of the walkout. You've seen that before. You saw it on the way in. It's exactly the same, just in reverse and a lot bloody harder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night and I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to thank you for joining me. If you like this video, I will be doing these type of trips once a month. I can't pick a date that I'm doing it, but we're aiming for last weekend. So you'll see the videos probably first week of the next month. First week every month you'll see a hiking video somewhere. So if you've got some places that you recommend I go, or places that you've been that are unreal, cinematic, beautiful, drop them in the comments below, please. I'd love to know. I did plan on going to Pierce's Pass, but being so far away, I thought this would be easier. Was I wrong? Yes, I was wrong. I feel even more isolated here than I would at Pierce's Pass from the family, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to get up super early in the morning. Hot day tomorrow, Sunday. It's going to be 30 plus degrees, so I've got to get myself out of this place by at least 9 o'clock. So as soon as the sun comes up, I'll be up and out of here. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you on the trails.